Moses' life began with uncertainty and danger. Born to Hebrew parents during a time when Pharaoh ordered all male Hebrew infants to be drowned in the Nile, Moses' mother hid him in a basket and set it afloat on the river. Pharaoh's daughter discovered the basket and adopted Moses, raising him as Egyptian royalty. Moses grew up in Pharaoh's palace, educated and privileged, yet aware of his Hebrew roots. One day, witnessing an Egyptian beating a Hebrew slave, Moses intervened and killed the Egyptian. Fearing retribution, he fled to the desert of Midian, where he encountered Jethro and married his daughter, Zipporah. During this time, Moses lived a humble life as a shepherd until God's call came in the form of a burning bush. God tasked Moses with freeing the Israelites from Egyptian bondage. Moses returned to Egypt, confronting Pharaoh with a command to release God's people. Despite several instances where Pharaoh hardened his heart against God's signs and plagues, turning the Nile into blood, frogs, lice, flies, livestock disease, boils, hail, locusts, darkness, and finally, the death of the firstborn sons, the Israelites' freedom was eventually secured. Moses led the Israelites through the desert towards the Promised Land. At Mount Sinai, he received the 10 Commandments, God's covenants for his people, written on stone tablets. When Moses descended the mountain, he discovered the Israelites worshiping a golden calf. In his anger, he broke the first set of tablets. God gave Moses a second set of tablets, reaffirming the covenant with the Israelites. The 10 Commandments stand as laws of life, emphasizing God's sovereignty and the importance of living righteously. Love the Lord your God with all your heart is a commandment repeated throughout the scriptures. Despite Moses' leadership, he was forbidden from entering Canaan due to an act of disobedience against God at Meribah. He viewed Canaan from Mount Nebo before passing, leaving a legacy of faith and complete devotion to God's will. Moses' story teaches us about trusting God's plans, demonstrating leadership, and the importance of faithfulness and obedience. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still, reminds us to rely on God's strength rather than our own.